にちは皆さん、お元気ですか? Hello, how are you? Today vocabulary video number 44 about the word to ask. Let's see the difference between 聞きます、尋ねます and 質問します。This word 聞きます also has got the meaning of to listen, but there's other meaning to ask for something 聞きます but when we use 聞きます as to ask, then this meaning is in general. The second word 尋ねます this is also to ask and the same meaning as 聞きます as to ask, but when we say 尋ねます it sounds more formal. You can use 尋ねます to ask, the same as in 聞きます so it's like synonym, but 尋ねます also has got some concrete meanings. Number one, when you look for the place where you don't know the address, then this is also 尋ねます. Second meaning, to find a certain person that you don't know where he is, but you wanna find him, then we use 尋ねます. The third meaning, to ask questions that you don't understand. In this case, this is the synonym of 聞きます. The fourth meaning of 尋ねます, this is to search for the profound and deep things or deep meanings of something, very important things, such as reasons or the roots of something. There's other word and the pronunciation and intonation is exactly the same. This one, 尋ねます that we are studying, and 尋ねます different one with different kanji. This kanji comes from 訪問 to visit. So when we use this 尋ねます with this kanji, it means to visit someone or to visit some place where you know the destination clearly. You know the address, you know where this person lives, or do you know where you are going to, exactly the destination. Then we use this kanji 尋ねます. But when you use this kanji 尋ねます, then you don't know the destination so clearly. You don't know the address. You don't know where this person lives. But you are going to visit, or you are going to try to find this person or to try to find this place. Then we use with this kanji 尋ねます. It's like to ask. There's a very famous, and title was 母を訪ねて三千里. 母を訪ねて三千里. This anime was 1976. And this 尋ねて, this 尋ねます, we use with this kanji, this 三千里. Nowadays we don't use this one, but 一里, it is about 4 kilometers. So 三千里, 3,000 里, this means about 12,000 kilometers. So literal meaning of this title is 12 kilometers searching for his mother. I think English title is 3,000 leagues in search of mother. This is a little Italian boy who lives in Genova, and he's gonna look. He tries to find his mother, and the mother lives in Buenos Aires, in Argentina, but he doesn't know exactly where she is. But he is gonna find her. So this is the meaning of 尋ねます. The third verb, to ask. In this case, 質問します. 質問, this is the noun. It means question. So 質問します means ask a question. If I say 質問があります, it means I have a question. 質問, question. This kanji, the mon, the same one here, 問題, problem. So when we say 質問します to ask a question, there must always be 問題, problem at first. There's a problem, so I ask a question to solve this problem. In this case, we 質問します. Now let's make some examples. At first, this verb 聞きます. This means to ask in general. Can I ask you a question? ちょっと聞いてもいいですか? ちょっと聞いてもいいですか? ちょっと聞いてもいい? You can ask me anything. 何を聞いてもいいですよ。何を聞いてもいいですよ。何聞いてもいいよ。何でも聞いてください。何でも聞いてください。何でも聞いてね。Oops, I forgot to ask for her telephone number. 彼女の電話番号を聞くのを忘れてしまいました。彼女の電話番号を聞くのを忘れてしまいました。彼女の電話番号聞くの忘れちゃった。As we don't know how to get to the station. So let's ask someone. 駅への行き方。駅への行き方がわからない。駅への行き方がわからないので、誰かに聞きましょう。駅への行き方がわからないので、誰かに聞きましょう。駅への行き方がわからないから誰かに聞こう。Don't ask me anything about yesterday's party. 昨日のパーティーのこと。昨日のパーティーのことは何も聞かないでください。昨日のパーティーのことは何も聞かないでください。昨日のパーティーのこと何も聞かないでね。I won't ask my teacher for his opinion. 先生に意見を聞きたいです。先生に意見を聞きたいです。Now let's see some examples to ask but using this kanji 尋ねます。In more formal occasions, we can use 尋ねます instead of 聞きます。So the last sentence that we used with 聞きます we can change into 尋ねます。先生に意見を尋ねたいです。先生に意見を尋ねたいです。Let's ask the way at the police box or at the police booth. 交番で道を尋ねましょう。交番で道を尋ねましょう。We can use two verbs to say to ask the ways. We can say 道を聞きます or 道を尋ねます。This one 道を尋ねます sounds more formal. As there was an earthquake in Japan, so I immediately checked on the safety of my family living there. 日本で地震があった。日本で地震があったので、すぐに日本に住んでいる家族の安否を尋ねました。日本で地震があったので、すぐに日本に住んでいる家族の安否を尋ねました。This sentence was quite difficult because there are some difficult words and also it was relative clause. Earthquake, 地震。This kanji ji, this is soil, like 地面。And 震, this comes from 震える。震える something shaking. So the soil shakes. So 地震 earthquakes. The family living in Japan. In this case, this is relative clause. Family 家族 and this word comes the last at the end. So 日本に住みます。This means 日本に住みます means I'm gonna live in Japan. This is the future. But if I live in Japan, 日本に住んで います。You must use te form and います。日本に住んでいます。It means I live in Japan or my family lives in Japan. This is the state. 日本に住んでいます。And the family living in Japan, relative clause. So the last one, います must be the casual form, 普通形 plain form. So います this is gonna be いる。日本に住んでいる家族。日本に住んでいる家族。Safety 安否。If someone is okay or something happens to some certain person, is he okay? This case safety 安否。To check on the safety of someone or to ask after someone or to ask if someone is okay. 安否を尋ねます。安否を尋ねます。Now let's see some examples using 質問します to ask a question. In this case, there's always some problems and I want to solve this problem. This is why I'm gonna 質問します。I asked the teacher how to use this 漢字。先生にこの漢字。先生にこの漢字の使い方。この漢字の使い方を質問しました。先生にこの漢字の使い方を質問しました。I asked about a new product during the meeting. 会議で新製品について会議で新製品について質問しました。会議で新製品について質問しました。There was time to ask questions after the lecture. 講義の後で質問する時間がありました。講義の後で質問する時間がありました。The journalist asked the professor about the new drug or about the new medicament. 新聞記者は教授に新しい薬について質問しました。新聞記者は教授に新しい薬について質問しました。Now a quiz time with 3 translations into Japanese using 聞きます or 尋ねます or 質問します。There's one very suitable one. 1番目 He wouldn't talk no matter what asked. This sentence is very difficult. No matter what asked. This part, no matter what asked, you can use this word 何 and でも So you must think. You must use 何 and でも This part is no matter what asked. Now the part of he wouldn't talk. Well, he 彼 So it's easy. But 話します This is to talk or to speak. But not 話しませんでした He didn't talk, he didn't speak. In this case, we must use with this grammar. Te form and くれます So please think how we wanna use. You must combine 話します and てくれます。I asked the witness for the truth. Witness 証人 the truth 真実3番目最後です。I'm planning to ask or I intend to ask the teacher about the nuclear power plants. Nuclear power plants we usually say 原発 in short because the name is 原子力発電所. But this is very long. We usually say in short 原発. I hope now you understand the difference between 聞きます this one to ask in general 聞きます尋ねます it is like 聞きます but more formal and sometimes the meaning of to look for something or look for someone 尋ねます and 質問します this is to ask a question to the teacher because I don't understand this thing like this. If you liked this video, please don't forget to give me a like. And if you didn't subscribe my channel yet, please do it so that you can learn Japanese with me like this. And if you can share my videos with your friends, that will be a great help for me. いかがでしたか？今日は3つの質問の仕方。1つ目は聞きます。そして尋ねます。最後に質問します。この3つを勉強しました。聞きますと尋ねますはほとんど同じ意味で使われます。でも、尋ねます。こっちの方がもっとなんか硬いイメージです。一般的な会話ではほとんど聞きます。これを使います。何かわからないことを聞くという表現ではこの尋ねます。こちらはもうちょっと改まった感じになります。その他に尋ねる。この場合は何か不明なことを探し求める。そういう感じでも使います。そして住所がわからない人、行き先がわからない人を探すとき、そしてその時も尋ねます。これを使います。そして最後に習った質問します。これは私がわからないこと、疑問に思っていることを知りたいから先生とか専門家の人に聞くこと、その時に質問しますを使います。このように私のチャンネルでは日本語を少しずつ詳しく説明して皆さんの日本語がレベルアップしていくように頑張っています。ですからいいねボタンやチャンネル登録、そしてコメントなどで応援してくださるととっても嬉しいです。次のビデオでお会いできるのをとっても楽しみにしていますから、絶対に来てくださいね。じゃあね、またね。